I will open the door and see if anybody's out here.
Yeah, I can start
Or I've got
the
12.
Zoom recording now. If you're ready.
Days, is that an addition? And is that, who's that? Permission going to?
I think, I'm not sure.
I mean, I
Wonderful.
just.
Well, we are ready
Yeah,
to
and then
come
if it
back.
affects whether we're getting.
Just a moment out of
But I was
executive
just curious
session.
If it was in addition to the.
Okay. Welcome back. We need to take some action here. So I think we can just go right into saying we've had a chance to review the policies available, and the cowbell policy seems to highlight the most access and the direction the commission would like to go. Would commissioners generally agree with that sentiment?
So do we need a motion?
Yes.
I move that we ask Gary to bind the cowbell policy for us.
I'll second.
I have a motion from Chair Tankersley and a second from Commissioner Gormley. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
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 Any opposed, say nay. Motion passes unanimously. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks, Gary.
very fun.
And Gary, real quickly, we were just a little confused at the rate sheet. Do we pay the commission on top of the premium or?
No. No,
Okay.
that's included in there. That's just a
Right.
percentage, that just
Okay.
showed what the commission is.
Wait,
You'll see some other fees in there which are broker fees, and those go to the Brown and Writing and then to the cowbell broker also. So those are all built in, all the
Okay.
taxes and fees are built.
Okay. Thank you, Gary.
Thank you.
Thanks, Gary.
Thank you, everybody. Talk to you soon.
Appreciate your help.
Thank you. Well, let's see, General Manager Dietz, do you have any comments for us?
So the only comment I had was, I think I've given everybody one of our history books with the exception of Jody. And so I need to get with you, Jody.
Here, Jody, I'll give you mine.
Can you suck it through the video there?
Well,
So-
I'll have a desk closer to Mac Water and Light soon, so I can
Yeah.
pop over.
So when you get a chance, just let me know when you're available. We can meet and I can give you a
Thank
copy
you.
for you. And I think hopefully everybody has gotten past page 60 by now.
I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get past it.
Tom and I did that several times.
Yes.
Yes, actually, Tom and Ed reviewed the book.
So any errors you find in there was, our eyes were drooping really bad.
There you go.
So anyway, that's my other comments.
Yeah, wonderful, thank you. Are there any commissioner comments?
Yeah, Ed and I have one.
Yeah.
We learned today that former Commissioner Vivian Bull had passed away. And I'd like to talk about Vivian for a second. She, and Ed would too, I think. Ed appointed her.
The
she-
second lady at a point.
But she was an incredibly effective commissioner. I mean, she had obviously the president of a college. She had great personality and administrative skills. She was an economist. She had those skills. She had the skills to see the bigger picture. She thought about lots of things in a very creative way, and it was really plus she was just a lot of fun. So it was a very interesting person. So it was a real pleasure to serve with her on the commission. And I was really sorry to hear her passing.
The crazy thing was, we didn't, I have all these memories of going to people to talk about serving on the board, and, you know, most everybody always turns me down the first time. It turned me down the first time. And Vivian, I forget how many times I talked to her to go to lunch and talk about it. But anyway, she never once told me that she had a brother that was in the industry. And so we're doing something one night, Paul Lice does it, and she's like, she knows all about this stuff. And we're looking like, really? It was so fun. She really had this vast array of experience related to our industry, let alone all the things she brought to the stuff. And then one of my great memories too is that she must not like Chinese food. So for years, the commission, and this is even before I was on, met at the safari and had dinner, and you were allowed one drink. First Federal, Dave Hardwood had the first credit card, the First Federal bought the drinks. And then when we adopted the alcohol policy, remember that?
Yes.
So there's no more drinks. So one of our commissioners wasn't happy about that. So we'd see him disappear and he'd bring coffee cup down, and I never once asked him what he had in that. But anyway, Vivian did not like us meeting in the back room at would have been Yans or the Oriental Garden, those point stuff. So anyway, she treated us to be able to use the president's dining room at Linfield, and that went on. And I think, in fact, we got the city. I was able to get the city to have our meetings there and stuff. But it was fun just to kind of needle her about stuff. She had a great, but she could just drill down on stuff and
then the Linfield President's Dining Room has pictures of all the retired presidents. And she would always walk in and carefully check the pictures to make sure hers wasn't.
yeah.
But I think maybe you should change the alcohol policy and Remy can take care of that.
No.
lots of crazy stuff in that. So just not to take anything away from Vivian, but tonight when Brent was talking about the sales and talking about the thinning and slashing and the stockpiling, made me think of Elmer Parker.
Right.
Elmer Parker did a lot of our woodlot type sales, the small stuff. Remember that? He passed away this past year. When we'd have some like the slash stuff that we'd have these small piles of stuff, he'd go in and he'd buy that up.
Okay.
Yeah, or if we had a small salvage area,
he was always doing salvage and stuff. He had long time volunteer at the fire department. I mean, for decades and that, and he passed away last couple of months. So it's just so we got to know Vivian's Bob really well and the boys. And she'd always grimace about the boys, and we enjoyed the heck out of the boys. They were all very successful, but this was the mom side of her we got to see and stuff. But yeah.
So anyway, I'm really appreciative that you appointed Vivian, so we got to serve with her. And I got to know her. It was great.
Yeah, it was great.
So,
Thanks for sharing.
yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, that was lovely.
Christensen.
Yeah, I just have one item with my new position starting on September 6th with the city. I also serve as a Water and Light Commission representative on the Economic Vitality Leadership Council, the EVLC. I think John serves as the MEDP board representative. So I will be resigning my position because I will be interfacing with that committee as a staff member with the city. So in the next meeting, someone will need to be voluntold to participate on that committee. So.
Just to be clear, resigning a position with MEVLC, not here.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, we've had that discussion. So I did in my negotiations with the city, I asked the question if I could serve as a Water and Light Commissioner while being a employee of the city, and the charter allows me to do that. So as long as I'm able to fully participate both on the commission level and at my job, I plan to stay on the commission.
Right.
Thank
Good.
you.
And so I remember a situation many years ago that a meter reader named Johnstone ran for the
Kevin,
commission.
is that his name?
Rob.
Rob.
Yeah. Anyway, being a city councilor and then eventually county commissioner stuff. But there were Alan Jones had some real angst with I think I told my story about didn't want an electrician or a plumber on the board. Now he's got an employee on the city council and stuff.
Jody, can I ask you a question about the MEVLC board? Can that be a member of staff or commission, or does it need to be a member of the commission on the?
That's an excellent question, Mayor. I would like to go back to Heather Richards and ask what the charter or the organizing document for that committee states. I don't remember, John.
We might have to go back and look at when we did the appointment. I'm thinking it could be either or. I think it can be, a commissioner or a staff member.
Okay, that opens up a lot of opportunity.
And then that would the second part was it an appointment by the commission? Okay.
Yeah, that was an appointment by the commission.
So
I
the
think the water-
voluntold is the appointment part.
Yeah, well, welcome to the team.
Excellent.
I learned early on, you never miss a meeting.
And when is your regular meeting of MEVLC? So what's our deadline here?
I don't think, we don't have, it's.
I don't think-
monthly.
It's monthly, and I think the next meeting has not been scheduled, so.
Okay, so it's not like the third Tuesday of
Yeah.
every month.
I think
Great.
Heather usually schedules those.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you.
You have
Any,
employees that you could think about?
Potentially.
I think that-
so any additional commissioner comments, or did you want some more discussion around that, around the appointment to
I think
MEVLC?
there's at least
to
one or
think
two in the
about.
room.
Ah.
While I'm toads.
Yeah, I hope you're talking that way, not this way.
I was looking that way. so.
Yeah,
Good,
good,
that's a good way to look.
good. Yes, thank you. Any additional commissioner comments?
Good meeting, very good meeting.
Excellent. We've received our financials. We covered those. And the meeting is adjourned at 6:52 PM.